Next up, Ashutosh Singh. Congratulations. Ashutosh is the Chief Sewa Officer at Patanjali Japan Foundation, a leading yoga practitioner with 25 years of experience. He has conducted over 300 awareness programs, collaborated with the Embassy of India, Japan, and local governments, and provided online yoga programs during the pandemic. Congratulations, Ashutosh. Would you like to share a few words with us? I believe the microphone is there.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's
Can you hear
on.
me?
It's on.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much. First of all, thank you to the organizers, Health 2.0, to organize such a wonderful conference and bringing up so many industry leaders together at one platform. And I'm very much honored to receive this award. And thank you and congratulations to all other winners. I dedicate this award to my parents and my teachers who molded me in such a way that I can think about society. And this award is giving me more sense of responsibility so that I can work more towards making a better organization and also create future leaders who can also think about society. My mission is to make zero stress, zero depression, and zero suicide Japanese society. By the power of routine, a better routine can make a better lifestyle, and a better lifestyle can lead to a better life. Let's explore. Let's go back to the basics and explore the treasure of ancient science. Let's do some research about it and trying to implement the knowledge our ancestors already gave to us and include in our daily routine. Thank you very much. Arigato gozaimasu.
Arigato. Thank you, Ashutosh. Well said.
Ashutosh, so I know that you work in Japan and that you're on a mission to eliminate stress and depression and suicide. Yes. So could you tell us a little bit about that?
Yes, I went to Japan 15 years back, and first time in my life I heard the word stress. So I am engineer originally, so they were talking about some stress about somebody. So I thought they were talking about some project because I studied strain in my mechanical engineering. So I said, okay, what is this project? They said, no, this is a person in stress. I couldn't understand that. So they said there is some type of thing in mental stress. But yes, in Japan, yes, I have a short story actually. When I went to Japan, I worked in a super black company. We have a black companies in Japan. So they made me, the worst thing what they have done is, they made me stay in Ueno Park. If you are from Japan, in Tokyo, there is Ueno Park. I used to stay with the homeless people. But I was not stressed actually. I was enjoying because I'm super mentally strong. And I was the last employee of that company. After that, that company was bankrupted. So that didn't affect me But after working in Japan for 10, 15 years, I found there is a pattern in Japanese companies, Japanese corporates. There is a groupism and they bully people. And we cannot fire people. So what they do is they bully them and they make the situation so that that person leave the company. And similar thing happened with one of my colleague. She was from Europe and she was suffering from sexual harassment and mental harassment, power harassment. And that triggered me actually, that this should not be the way society should move. So then I thought that why it happened to me also. I mean, I was living in the park, it's okay. Why they couldn't affect me? So I've gone through, I did retrospective of my own life journey, my upbringing and my cultural and my family values. Then I found that I am spiritually very healthy. So we have a life, we have this body, we receive this body and we'll leave it someday. You don't need to take stress. Very simple philosophy. And spiritually I'm very healthy. So mentally I can be very healthy. And I have some special techniques which I do on regular basis. So that made me physically healthy, mentally healthy, spiritually I'm already healthy. Then I thought of why don't I spread this knowledge to everyone in daily routine. Then I have done, that is in 2019, I have interviewed more than 500 people in Japan. In Japan, Tokyo, starting from Tokyo, the most stressed city, and many suicide happens. Then went to the suburbs areas, Hokkaido. I didn't go to Okinawa, but to the other suburbs like Hida, if somebody knows about Hida, Takayama. And I went to India also and found that in India also stress is becoming common word now. So I was surprised actually. So yeah, so basically, I have a story, but going to the bullseye, targeting bullseye, I have a special technique which I follow in daily routine. And I think that is helping so many people. Many people are connected with us, many suicidal attempt people, they connected with us. Many people having depression medications, they are connected with us. Their medicines are going down. And many people are getting benefit. Yoga is the foundation of life, and people think yoga is something, doing some downward poses done by some rich ladies as an expensive sports with a branded wear and having a branded yoga mat with an energy drink. But yoga is not the pose. Yoga is the foundation of life. I call it the manual of life, how to lead our life. So what we do, I'll just share 3 techniques, and I want everyone to write it down and practice it. Practice it for 3 months and tell me the result. Okay? You have to tell me the result.
So you're going to share 3
I'll share
techniques.
now. Yes. Can I share now?
You want everyone to write them down, or we're going to do them now, or we're going to
We'll
write
do
it down.
We'll do it now.
Okay.
So I call it silver triangle. Okay? So it's a breathing technique, pranayama. So what we do is normally in the morning time, we just sit straight and back straight and shoulder relax. So what we do is we inject oxygen in our lungs. There are many dead spaces where oxygen does not reach actually. So we inject so that all our cells will have plenty of oxygen. So what we do is we inhale from nose and exhale from nose. We exhale with the pressure on our stomach, something like this. Yes, it is difficult. It is difficult. It is difficult. And it will take some time. So what we do is we do it 10 minutes or 15 minutes on daily basis. Okay? We start with 2 times, 3 times, 4 times. We have our own yogi belt system. So I call it green belt yogi, do it 50 times. White belt yogi, do it 100 times. Kesari belt yogi, do it without continuing, do it continue. So this is one technique, and remember your stomach should be empty. And this is one technique. We call it Kapal Bhati. Kapal Bhati means, Kapal means head and Bhati means to shine. So this is one of the purification technique. So it purifies our nadi. Nadi, I don't know what to say, nadi in English. Channels. So this is one technique, please remember it, Kapal Bhati, okay? Do it for 10 minutes, okay?
So you need an empty stomach for this
Empty stomach.
So that counts me out.
Yes. So that is why today I didn't have lunch, so that I can. Okay. I was expecting this question. So this is one technique. Then we have Anulom Vilom. So basically, you know, we have two parts of our brain, right brain and left brain. So we want to balance both brains. So we want to activate both brains. So how it will activate? We inhale from left nose, so it will activate right brain. And when we inhale or exhale from right nostril, it will activate right brain. And at one time, we both cannot be active. So we forcefully activate them. So what we do is, let's do it. Do
you want everyone to stand up?
Yeah, no, just sit straight.
You just...
You close your right nostril, inhale from left nostril. Exhale from right nostril. Inhale from right nostril. Exhale from left nostril. And then just continue it. What it will do, it will purify your nadi, again channels. So right brain and left brain both will be activated together in morning time. Do it after Kapal Bhati 10 minutes, so 5 minutes Anulom Vilom. We call it Anulom Vilom or Nadi Shodhan also. Nadi means channels. Then third one is, yes, Kapal Bhati if you are having heart problem, cardiac problem, or high blood pressure, or cholesterol.
So we just have 1 minute left, I've been told.
Okay. Cholesterol is okay. Pregnant ladies, so please don't do that. Then third one is Brahmari Pranayam. Brahmari is the super great pranayam. It will restart your mind. So we vibrate our mind basically. What we do is inhale. Let's do it. While exhaling, and do it like this, and while closing your eyes and ears, do it like this, like 3 times, 4 times, 5 times. And when you do this 10 minutes, 5 minutes or 5 minutes, you automatically will become in the meditative state. We don't say that you are doing meditation. You will be in meditative state, and try it for 3 months, and I will be waiting for your reply. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much.
Yes, so our main service is routine, basically. We provide routine. And in Japan, we have seen that people are the root cause of the health issues, you can say, especially mental health. We are focusing on mental health, and I always say that we want to make zero stress, zero depression, and zero suicide Japanese society with the power of routine. So we provide daily techniques, some special techniques which I have shared yesterday for normal people. And other thing is more of traditional approach we are following, traditional approach of yoga and ayurveda. And we are working very closely with Ministry of AYUSH. So I'm very thankful to our Honorable Prime Minister of Bharat, India, Shri Narendra Modi ji, who has brought all the traditional schools or organizations of yoga, ayurveda, Unani, Siddha, homeopathy, everyone together, and made the ministry, and also gave more power to them so that they can design the courses not only for patients. We are not focusing mainly on patients, I mean Patanjali Japan Foundation, but they made the proper courses for patients and also for normal people so that they can lead a healthy lifestyle. And what we normally do is we focus on yogic practices, daily morning, daily evening, or daily anytime, one time. And I call it, in Japanese, I call it Juden Jikan. It's a recharging time. So we recharge we charge our mobile phones, right? Our mobile phones, our electronic devices. So why don't we charge our body, our physical body, our mental body, our emotional body, social body, and spiritual body. So on daily basis, we have to charge our body, these bodies, is gross body or maybe subtle body, casual body on daily basis. So this routine, what we are trying to provide. Other than that, we are also working on the teacher's career plan. So right now, there is no career plan of yoga and Ayurveda teachers. So we are focusing on how to build a career plan so that they can also have a sustainable source of income.
Okay, so tell us a little bit more about this routine thing, because I think the power of routine is actually pretty interesting. So, you know, how long does it take to establish a routine? What, you know, does it actually matter what you do, or is it the fact that you are expecting to do the same thing, and that in itself is helpful? What do you think?
Yeah, making a routine in Japan especially is super difficult. I started in 2012 and I could make it in 2019. 19, and I started counting in 2020. Yes. So it took a lot of time because of lifestyle in Japan is so I don't know, it's very difficult. We start our day from whatever time, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, and we just think about our work. Mentally, we think about our work. Fortunately, I don't think anything, so I was very mentally stable and strong. But normal people, they think about work and they just go for work, and they have so many meetings and they cannot leave office before their boss. And they go for this nomikai concept, a drinking party concept on daily basis almost. They go back by last train. So by maybe 12 o'clock or 1 o'clock night time, normally they go back to their home. So they do not have proper routine actually. So this is very difficult. And for food habits also, we do not have proper routine when we are eating, what we are eating, just eating something, any trash we are eating actually. Anything, we just eat anything. So making routine was super difficult for me also. But I tried. I failed many times, tried, and then finally when we started counting, so I can say 900 days daily, more than 900 days, we are practicing this daily techniques of breathing exercise. And we are the only organization in Japan who is never missed and never delayed, not even a single minute. We are always there. That is why people have more trust on us, and they are also getting benefit with the routine. So for example, right now this yoga day, today is International Day of Yoga. Congratulations, happy yoga day everyone. So we have done 75 days of daily yoga program in Japan. And it is difficult to have a daily day. For us, it's easy because we are doing our last 900 days. But it's difficult for everyone. And people who joined from day one to after like 75 days, the benefits, health benefits which they are getting. Last year, one yogi, yes, I don't call people patients, I call them yogi. Yogi means yoga practitioner. So one yogi joined last year, and she was in medication of depression. She left the job and she was in some center for rehabilitation. She joined our program for last year was 31 days. And after that she became our regular yogi. And her medicines are going down. So this is, she's in bipolar disorder, right? So this routine is helping her actually. So power of routine is there. I can say, please join it for 3 months and tell me the result. 3 months. I think pandemic worked. I can say that. Because I remember.
Blessing in disguise.
Yeah. So we started, I mean, we started many times. So again, in 2019, January, I started again. I said, okay, let's meet daily at this time. So we fixed one time, and we'll do online and no offline. So people, we do not have time in Japan. So they cannot go somewhere, and only online we'll do 30 minutes. Only 30 minutes we will start. We started with different timing, 5 o'clock morning, 6 o'clock, 5:30, 7, like that. And for 1 year, nobody came.
Right.
Nobody, no one. Only I was there on my phone, and I was talking that, okay, now from now we will do this, and I did.
Right.
I was feeling that somebody is there. And then pandemic came, and then I restarted on 20th of April again. And from that time, by that time we already standardized things, okay, that we cannot do daily, let's focus only on weekdays, not weekend. And I was also working on the career plan of yoga teachers. So how, when they join the organization, they cannot work on Saturday, Sunday also, or national holiday also. And when pandemic started, people started joining, and because they were free, they can just join. It's free of cost, they join. And they started getting benefit. Then they just addicted to better thing. Yeah.
Sure.
What we have done is, I'll tell about what we are doing. So according to my research in Japan, I never found any career plan of yoga teachers. And first of all, image of yoga is very much not properly conveyed. Yoga is something like doing some weird poses with some branded clothes, with energy drink, and it's some expensive sports by rich ladies who has time and money both. But as I said yesterday also, yoga is a foundation of life. But how to quantify it, that is very difficult. And in Japan especially, what they do is, it's like a self-employed thing, not a business. It's a self-employed people. They go to Rishikesh in India, they do some 200 hours of some course from some institute and have some certification and try to teach something, some pose. And they think that it is, if you do some complex pose, you are going to be more cool. It's more of like fitness thing. And they rent a place, then they collect the people, they do sales, promotion, everything by themselves. And they cannot focus on the actual content of yoga. And many people are they are injured because of their yoga practice. And there is something like hot yoga in Japan. Those teachers are also under very much depression. Yoga teachers in depression. So what I thought is, we have this career plan. Like I started my career as an engineer, so I have a career plan. Like I go to the company, I will be engineer, then I'll do something, I'll be maybe leader, manager, or maybe CEO or something. So we have this type of career plan. Why we do not have career plan for yoga teachers or Ayurveda teachers? They should only focus on the actual content, the yoga, how to teach the yoga. So in our organization, we have this principles for excellence, and we have this matrix. It's in Japanese, Shin, Gi, Tai. Tai is physical, Gi is technology, techniques, and Tai is Shin, Gi, Tai. Shin is more of spiritual thing. So it's because yoga is a discipline, is a sadhana, discipline. In Japanese also we have do. It's like a karate do, judo, right? Sado, like that. So it's same concept of India and Japan. So based on that, we have this career plan, this matrix. So we have proper competency chart, and we have evaluation criteria. What you are going to do in this type of excellence principles for excellence to go to next grade or next rank. And in routinization also, we have this proper, we have done quantification of this routine. It's not like routine, if we make it very strict that daily you have to do it, then it itself will give stress to everyone, right? So what we have done is we made this belt system, like we divided 1 month in 3 parts. So less than 10 days, if you practice yoga, you will be green belt yogi. If you practice more than 10 days, you will be white belt yogi. And if you practice more than 20 days, you will be kesari belt yogi. Kesari is the color of courage. It's a saffron color. So kesari belt yogi. Now we can do research that if you are kesari belt yogi for 3 months or 6 months, this type of problem are going to be solved. Yes, my name is Ashutosh Singh, Chief Sewa Officer, Patanjali Japan Foundation. Sewa in Hindi and Japanese has same meaning, service to the society. So I chose this title, Sewa Officer. Yes.
That is incredible. Thank you so much for the introduction. First of all, I'd like to congratulate you for receiving an Outstanding Leadership Award. How did that feel?
Thank you. I was not expecting any award actually. I was just focusing on something which I want to do. But after coming here, I feel more sense of responsibility that, okay, I have more responsibility now and I have to make more efforts in my goal and also make a good organization and make more leaders so that they all can think about the society.
For sure. And now I'd like to ask you some personal questions, if that is all right.
Sure.
Can you tell us the meaning of your title? You've given an explanation a bit, but can you tell us the story behind your foundation?
Okay, so we started our journey in 2014 with the aim of with the aim of only spreading yoga and Ayurveda in Japan. I didn't have any clear goal, but a clear direction that, okay, I want to do something in health, something. And while going forward, I found the main goal that, okay, I want to make zero stress, zero depression, and zero suicide, Japanese society. So that is my clear KPI, key performance indicator that, okay, I want to make this with the power of daily routine. So I can say that I want to inject yogic lifestyle in everyone's daily routine in Japan.
That is such an inspiring goal, to be honest. Yeah, thank you for doing that. And next question is, can you share with us the vision, the mission, and the policies of Patanjali Japan Foundation, your foundation?
So it's very simple. Vision is Yori Yoi Ikikata. It's a Japanese word. And I thought in Hindi, so it was Jeevan Shaili ki Unnati, a better lifestyle. Very simple vision. And our mission is to spread the knowledge of ancient science, that is yogic science and Ayurvedic lifestyle.